Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the 49 gem skins in the game right now to help you guys decide which skin is definitely value for money. Because if you guys were unaware, yesterday there was a big change in the pricing of the skins. So basically all of these 49 gem skins are going to be costing 79 gems with a brand new update, which should hit next week. So in the next few days, if you're looking to buy any of them, you got to do it quick, because else they're going to be increased in price. And of course, you want to be saving as many gems as possible. So before we jump into it, then make sure you're using a credit code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's hop into it. So firstly, we have Moon Bunny Squeak. So this skin includes a custom brawler model, custom effects, custom animations, custom texture, and also an exclusive pin. So a lot of things within 49 gems, so a lot of really good value for money in this first one. And with Moon Bunny Squeak, the main attack is just a cute bunny and then some cool after effects as well. It's got a really good visual super as well, and the thing I love most about this skin is just it looks so visually cool in game as well. For 49 gems, you're getting so much value. For the losing animation, he tries to hit something, fails every single time, then ends up knocking himself out. And for his winning animation, he bounces it around, spins around, and looks really happy with what is accomplished. So next up, we have Ghost Squeak. So this is actually my favorite Squeak skin out of all of the skins that he has in the game. I don't know, it just really suits him the way this skin is. So with his main attack, he'll just shoot off a ghost all spookily. It looks so cool. And then his super as well, he throws out a lantern with a bunch of ghosts inside it. I just think this brawler model is absolutely insane. You get a custom pin as well as this, and it's part of the Brawloween skins. So a really cool skin to have with Squeak. For his losing animation, it looks like a ghost has kind of taken over him and just thrown him down into the ground. And for his winning animation, he just celebrates like a spooky ghost would. So next up, we have Bunny Grom. So Bunny Grom is a really cool skin. He only has 2 skins, Grom, and both of them are really good, but for 49 gems, you really can't go wrong with this one. So with his main attack, he'll just shoot off Easter eggs, but they'll kind of splat and turn into actual eggs. And then with his super, it's just a giant Easter egg again with some really cool effects. But as I said, Bunny Grom looks really cool and definitely kind of fits his normal player model. One thing to note as well is that you actually don't get a pin with this. So for his losing animation, he makes his smaller egg bigger and just sulks on the ground. And for his winning animation, he hops on a giant Easter egg, spins it around, and celebrates. Next up, we have Pyro Spike. So actually one of my favorite 49 gem skins, really good value for money. So for his main attack, it will throw out a cactus, which is now a fireball. Looks pretty cool. And then for his super, it's just a big fiery cactus. Looks really cool with his effects. And also, whilst you're walking, he leaves like a trail of fire around him. So pretty cool. And it's just his base model. It looks like an Among Us character. People really like this as well. He has so many cool effects, and he also has a custom pin. So really good value for your 49 gems. So for the losing animation, he'll throw around his cactus like a hot potato, and then it ends up setting himself on fire. And for his winning animation, a cactus is thrown and he emerges out of the fire. Next up, we have another really cool Spike skin with Logma Spike. I think it's a little bit less value for money in comparison to the Pyro Spike, but it's really up to you which skin you like. You could like both of them. For me, Spike, I just like every single skin. I've got to have them all. So with his main attack, his cactus is like a massive log that's on fire. It looks pretty cool. And then his super is again just some like Christmassy lights. It looks really epic. And his base model is really cool. It's a Christmas log with a bunch of tinsel around it and a bunch of lights. Really cool. And you also get your custom pin as well. So included, all things included, I think this skin is definitely really good. So for his losing and winning animations, they're completely the same as normal Spike. So another reason why you might not get as much value out of his skin. Next up, we have one of my favorite skins in the entire game with Stonks Pam. I can't believe this skin is only 49 gems. I actually prefer it to Evil Queen Pam a lot of the time, which is like a 300 gem skin. So this skin is absolutely insane. The main attack, it shoots out green arrows and just looks absolutely amazing. One of the best main attacks in the game, in my opinion. You've also got a super, which is a briefcase full of cash and a spinning dollar sign. It just looks really cool as well. And you also get an exclusive pin, whilst her main brawler model just looks really cool. Just definitely really fits the meme. But for her losing animation, she checks her briefcase and realizes there's no cash left, so she sits to the ground and cries. And for her winning animation, she shoots some cash up in the air with her gun, catches it with her briefcase, and shows the world how much money she has. Next up, we have Trick or Treat Leon. So Trick or Treat Leon is a really good value for gems skin. He looks like he's going out trick-or-treating, just as Leon probably would. Really fits his kind of player style. So for me, it's one of the best skins for Leon. And when he shoots out with his main attack, it's just a candy basket, looks really cool. And then when he pops his super, a cool spooky ghost forms around him. So really good skin, as I mentioned. Definitely one of the better ones. For the losing animation, he kicks his candy basket really far away and sulks. And for his winning animation, he walks around like a spooky ghost and just celebrates with his lollipop. Next up, we have another Primo skin, El Carazon. So with Primo, it's pretty hard because he has so many skins. So probably towards the end of the list in terms of what skins I'd actually look at picking up, but still, it's a really cool skin. It's part of the Brawler Times skin set, and it's got some cool animations. So it's got a different punch animation, especially when you hit a brawler. It's a bunch of love hearts, which is pretty cool. And then when you super on someone, it's got a really cool effect when you land on them. So some really cool effects with this. You also get an exclusive pin with this skin as well. There's no custom losing animation or winning animation, so all of them are the same, just like his default. Next up, we have Beach Time Mortis. So Mortis has some of the best skins inside of the game, but this one, they definitely missed the mark. One of the worst skins in terms of value for your gems. I wouldn't pay 49 gems, never mind 79 gems for this skin. It has no custom animations in terms of its main attack, and also the bats are completely the same. Also, in terms of winning animations and losing animations, they're completely the same as well, and there's no custom pin. So for me, it just depends on whether you actually like the brawler model. But as I mentioned, there's so many other cool skins from Mortis, I just wouldn't even bother with this skin. So next up, we have some color variations of Mecha Mortis. So technically, these aren't standalone skins. You have to purchase Mecha Mortis, which is quite a lot of gems, and then you have the color variation of Mecha Mortis. But I thought I'd include it anyway because I guess these are going to be increasing in price as well. So it's really up to you whether you actually like Mecha Mortis and whether you actually like the color variations. So the light Mecha Mortis, exactly the same, of course, set for the base model. It's obviously a lot lighter. It's got some whites in it. It's got some golden tones to it. It's pretty nice. And then you have Dark Mecha Mortis, which is dark grey, and then some golden tones to it. So it's just up to you, really. I think it's decent value for money for 49 gems, but if it was to go to 79 gems, I feel like that'd be probably a bit too pricey. Next up, we have Wicked Stew. So it's part of the Bad Random set. So just the skin alone, just because of its story, I really like it. I really like the base model of it, but unfortunately it doesn't have any custom animations in terms of its attack and super, but I still think it looks really cool. And you also get a custom pin, which I actually think is one of the best custom pins in the game. It's so cool. I always spam it when I'm playing Stu, and for me this is definitely worth 49 gems because of just the personality it has around it with bad randoms. Also with Wicked Stew, there's actually no changes in the winning and losing animations, so one thing to consider as well. Next up, we have DIY Surge, so another really good value for your gems skin. So with Surge, with any Surge skin, you actually get, of course, 4 variations of him. As you go through the levels, the skin will change and get upgraded, but when you get to your final level, it looks so cool with his skin. You have like a green lightsaber. It just looks amazing. Me personally, I really love this skin. I see a lot of people don't like this skin as well, but I can definitely see why people like it for sure. You don't get any custom pins or anything, but if you have, well, if you had the Brawl Pass when Surge was out, you should have enough pins for him anyway. I think this skin is definitely really cool. And the last thing to know about this skin is that it has no losing and winning animations. Next up, we have Bibilante BB. So this skin came out a few years ago, and for me, I've never used this skin, mainly because the custom animations aren't really too great. I don't really like the Brawler model as well. It looks a bit, I don't know, tacky. I don't know. I just really like the other flashy BB skins. And also, you don't have a custom super. The bubble can be really cool with BB's other skins, but this one is just plain and simple. So for me, I'd actually just skip this skin. It also has no custom animations in the fact that no winning animations and no losing animations. Next up, we have Vicious BB. So Vicious BB was another skin that you could win a couple of years ago for a challenge. So it's pretty cool to get this skin for free then, but I definitely don't think it's worth 49 gems just because it has no real custom animations, no custom super as well, and no losing and winning animations, no pin. So there's a lot of down features for this, but maybe if you just like the outfit that she's wearing, which I think is pretty cool, then of course 49 gems isn't like a steep price, so still you can consider picking it up. But for me, there's just a lot better value for money skins. And lastly, for the 49 gem skins, we have Handsome Colt. So Handsome Colt, he's got a really cool custom skin, I like it because it's kind of like the face beneath Colt. He's bold as well. I don't know, it looks pretty cool, and it's got golden pistols. The only thing about it is that he doesn't have any like custom animations. Like his bullets are still the same, his super is still the same. So if you care about that sort of stuff, then of course other skins, especially other Colt skins, are better value, and especially if you got the Brawl Pass recently with his Shark Tooth Colt skin, which will have a lot of custom things which this skin doesn't have. But as I said, it's kind of up to you on this one. Me personally, I like it because he looks like he's about to like perform like a bank heist. It really suits him pretty well. For his losing animation, he throws out his guns, they land on top of his head, and he turns around and sulks. And for the winning animation, he does a cool little flip with his bag, does like a front flip, and then spins around his guns. A really cool animation. Alright guys, just to wrap things up then, so in terms of which skins I think you should get, of course, skins are just personal preference when it comes down to it. A lot of people may think, I don't know, like Vicious BB is like their favorite skin. It depends on what you prefer, but this is just my personal opinion in terms of value, in terms of how it kind of fits their brawler theme. And for me, there's 5 that you must buy. Definitely the Bunny Grom, really good value. Stonks Pam, 100%. It's all Spike skins. You know, me personally, I'd actually put it a must buy. I only put Logmus Spike in the middle just because he doesn't have that custom attack animation and also losing animation. But yeah, there's a lot of skins that can be up for interpretation, but there's a couple in particular that I really don't like, and that's the Beach Town Mortis and I think the BB Lante skin. Those 2 skins I just would never consider buying if YouTube wasn't my career. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know whether you like these types of videos. Maybe I can do this in the future for sneak peeks when brand new skins come into the game. But that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.